Now let's go to Nigeria, where the country's air force there claims to have killed some senior members of Boko Haram. The country is also claiming that the militant group's leader, Abubakar Shekau, has been seriously wounded. The air force has been targeting the militants' heartland in northeastern Nigeria. Government planes have attacked the fighters in the village of Taye in the Sambisa forest in Borno State. Boko Haram is Nigeria's biggest security threat. The insurgents have killed more than 20,000 people over the past 7 years and displaced millions from their homes. Nigeria's government, together with neighbouring countries Cameroon, Niger and Chad, have launched operations against the fighters. Well, let's bring you more on this now. I'm joined by CCTV's Deji Badmus, live for us in Lagos. Deji, we understand that the Air Force there has held a briefing to provide a few more details on that operation in Sambisa Forest. What more can you tell us?
Well, you're absolutely right, Lindy. The Air Force confirming that the attack actually happened, the airstrike now actually happened on the night of the 19th of August. The Air Force spokesperson said what actually happened was that the Air Force conducted an initial surveillance and reconnaissance around that area when it got intelligence reports that the leaders and quite a huge number of Boko Haram sect members were going to meet there that night. And of course, it struck when the leaders and members of Boko Haram sect assembled at that point in the forest. Now, the Air Force has also released a video now showing how the airstrike happened, showing that it was a precision airstrike. That video is out. Of course, we're going to bring it to our audience in subsequent bulletins now. But the Air Force also confirming that 300 Boko Haram suspects were killed. But of course, not saying much about the leader of the sect, Abubakar Shekau.
Well, of course, that in itself has garnered a lot of attention, this apparent injuring or even killing of Abubakar Shekau. But it's not the first time that the military has claimed to have injured the leader of Boko Haram. So how are these latest claims being received by the Nigerian public?
Well, Nigerians have been following this story with very keen interest, but people are not so very much convinced that anything might have happened to Abubakar Shekau, of course, for obvious reasons, because, as you said, in the past, the military came out to say it had killed him, only for him to resurface now in subsequent videos, claiming that he was still alive and well. So there's actually no confirmation as we speak, and there's also no independent confirmation as to what might have happened to the Boko Haram leader, if indeed he was fatally wounded, as the military has been reporting. But people are really keen to see this whole thing brought to an end. And of course, the military has been receiving a lot of commendation for this airstrike, and people are just hopeful that the military has succeeded in dealing a decisive blow now to the sect, and that the sect may have no choice but to just come to the negotiating table. I mean, when it sees that it hasn't got the firepower at all to stand the Nigerian military. But of course, we are all waiting for a proper confirmation. We expect that in the days to come, as we've always seen Boko Haram do in the past, we might see a video coming from Boko Haram stating whether indeed Abubakar Shekau was wounded or if anything had happened to him.
All right, we'll be looking out for those updates then. Thanks, Deji Badmus, live for us there in Lagos.